Employed by Armagh, Banbridge, Craigavon Council. I'm an IT technician and I've been working there for close to 5 years now. I know coming up through schooling there wasn't that much emphasis put on knowing how to get employed. It is not something that comes naturally to a lot of people with disabilities. I know I struggled highly with the application process. I'm not good with paperwork in that sense. I struggled to get past the application phase without the help of UCell and my mentors there, and they also helped with the interview process as well. But before then, I hadn't really ever gotten to the interview process. Before then, I was relying on 0-hour contracts where they don't particularly have any wants out of their employees. Where I was qualified, I did have qualifications. I just felt like there was barriers to getting into professional jobs at that time. We're working with the mentors in UCell. I didn't realise that there was different types of applications and what they were looking for them. Some were looking for keywords, key phrases, which I clearly wasn't meeting. I was maybe saying it in different ways. Some applications are looking, they may ask from what date to what date, and if you don't specify that, even though you specified it in other places in the application or on your CV, that instantly rules you out. These secret rules that I knew nothing about until my mentors told me and showed me this is how you do the application. It is not just, it's a secret language almost that you need to learn to speak. It is very much like an unwritten code. From joining UCell and the help with my mentors, through my time on UCell, they put me through a few different courses to help me get some work experience in a wide range of fields. You know, from my time joining UCell and on the Workable programme, which helped me massively get into, I got into a great place of work in the Millennium Court, and the tools that UCL had taught me, even just in getting employed there, has helped me, and I've used them on several occasions where in my more recent employment at the council, we had some job restructuring which involved having to reapply for our job. Well, not reapply for jobs. It was new roles, and I ended up getting a substantial promotion, which I had to go through the formal process of application and interview, where I was pitted against other people, and thankfully I got a promotion out of it, which was great. It went a lot more smooth. Also, in that time, I had gained a lot more confidence in myself, which I didn't previously have, through my mentors in UCL, and then also in my current role. I would consider some of my colleagues mentors, as they've taught me a lot, and I've gained a lot of confidence in myself and my ability, and what I am capable of, and how to self-reflect on things that I'm not so good at and how to pursue improvement. I grew up not very confident in my own ability from a relatively young age because of school, because of the standardised way school tests. I didn't excel, I didn't fail. I was very much, if I can get past the barrier of entry, the bare minimum, that's grand. I can move on. As long as I don't fail, I don't need to get brilliant, because I'm never going to get brilliant. So I before joining UCL, had that mentality of, yeah, as long as I hit the bare minimum, that's good enough. I didn't really strive. I didn't have much motivation to strive, because I didn't think I had the ability in me to take on those tasks, to to strive for better. And now, almost 8 or 9 years on after I started the UCL, I've done things that I've had opportunities, I've seized them, and I'm in a place I never thought I'd be. I never thought I'd be a professional in the workplace, to have a career, not just a job. I don't know if anything could change. I don't think we could ask employers to change much, because it's more of a across-the-board issues with the likes of the secret language, the secret rules, the applications that aren't told at schools, and it makes it very hard for people that are coming out of schools with disabilities, but possibly quite a good education, and have to learn these rules. I couldn't imagine trying to learn them by myself. I wouldn't have been able to learn them by myself. With my experience with that bit of mentorship, really made a big difference. And it was more of changing perspective on applications and applying for jobs, and kind of taking the stress out of it on my end. Especially employment today, in today's world, with a lot of the AI stuff, it's taken the human element out of applying for jobs. And a big fear of mine would be that AIs that are skimming hundreds of applications see disabilities as red flags that they'll just instantly go, nope. And because it's not a person saying these things or doing this discrimination, it may just be brushed under the rug. It may never even be looked at. It may never even be thought about, because these algorithms, if they're bought off the shelf for companies, you know, they didn't build them. Nobody knows what's going on in the black box of an AI. You feed it 1,000 applications, it gives you 3. You can't ask it, why did you give me those 3? Why did you reject the other 997? That would be my biggest fear going forward with people with disabilities and employment. Would be the fear of AIs judging people unfairly, because, well, it's not the AI's fault, that's just how it was trained. I would say take it one day at a time and believe in yourself. Confidence isn't built overnight. But all you can really do is strive one day at a time, one application at a time. If you're ever given the opportunity to work with groups like UCL, I would suggest highly take it, because they will help you progress. They have the experience, they have the manpower, they have the hours put into it, they know what they're doing, they have opportunities to offer. I would recommend taking every opportunity that comes your way. If it's paid, great. If it's not, think of the experience you're going to get out of it. I said yes to a few things during my time in UCL. I ended up working in the BBC as part of work experience, working with filming for Children in Need. I ended up helping edit some clips for the Nolan Show. I ended up being able to sit in on the filming of some of the episodes of the Nolan Show. Not working, just because my co-workers there at the time seen my enthusiasm. I was like, here, do you want to stay a couple more hours? I know this isn't part of your job. I know that you'll not be getting paid. You're not getting paid anyway. But if you want to stay and sit in and see how it's all done, even just the people you meet along the way, you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know the relationships you're going to build. And sometimes those relationships can open doors where applications can't. Take the chance, yeah, go for it. What's the worst that can happen?